modifications to the linisher to improve its performance.
We're now at Brummie John's now, and he's been kind enough to make me a cup of coffee with plenty of milk in. And this is the machine, and we've stripped it down, and we found that the pulley here, die cast pulley, second, that was an old thing anyways, it's worn, the bore's worn, so we're going to modify that. And I think that was a little bit loose, that grub screw in that had come a bit loose, but we're going to tighten that up. So that's progress thus far. What do you reckon, John? It's holding up well, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, you give it quite a hammering, don't you, with all these knives you keep making?
Yeah, it's on the go quite a lot. Sometimes I'll run it for hours, 4 or 5 hours at a go. Well, we're going to actually replace this bar and these two bearings here. And I've got 2 brand new bearings to go on and a new bar to go through. And then we've got to remount the old pulley to fit on this bar. Well, we're in John's workshop now, and he's just changing the jaws on the chuck. We're going to use this lathe to remount the bore on that pulley. That's it, that's the pulley now in the jaws of the chuck. Then we're going to remount that little centre hole there to 20mm.
You can see it's ain't taking much off at all.
No.
It's only taking half a mil off either side.
But it's nice, it's even all the way, you can be sure it's accurate, can't you?
Yeah. I hope.
That's it, it's gone through, isn't it?
No. There's not a lot of movement on this one here.
We've got the new shaft here now, and John's just ground a little indent there for the grub screw to lock into. That's 20mm shaft.
Just chuck bags of stuff, so.
Yeah. There's the new pulley, the old belt pulley rather, gone onto the new shaft now. That's been Loctited on, is it?
Yeah, hopefully it'll lock up for you. Oh, that's pushing it forward a little bit, that is. But it's gone into the groove now.
That shouldn't move then, should it?
Well, I can't guarantee that. Actually, that's solid now.
We're in John's kitchen now doing some cooking.
Cooking.
That's the new shaft there.
Locked out.
Well, here we are. Look, we've now finished off the modification, the new drive shaft going through. At a future date, we're going to put a plate on here and extend this bearing out a bit further, take away some of the load. But that's a vast improvement on the previous pulley. Thanks very much, John.
That's all right. The bill will be in the
Brummie
post.
John has been a naughty boy, hiding behind the machines.
You're not filming this.
He's going to have a fag break.
We'll go outside so we don't get mad at it.
There we are, John. Is that better? Well, John, there's the machine installed back in the workshop again, and you see that I've just put that pulley further onto the shaft to give less leverage on these bearings at the back here, which have been freshly greased. They're all brand new bearings, so I think that's okay. Doesn't need a plate putting on there. I put the old contact wheel on, and I've reversed the hinge motor so that I'm now chocking the motor with a piece of wood to give me the tension on the belt that I need. Obviously that's a new pulley. That's a new pulley that I bought. It runs quiet. Knife update. Just finished this knife now for John Man. I put a dangler option, as you can see on the sheath there, matching fire steel with a red fibre liner, brass lanyard tube. I'll take it out so you can look. Sheath's all hand stitched, veg tan leather, moulded for the knife. Edge black, edge dyed black. Very securely stitched. There's the dangler option again. That simply unclips. You've got a permanent loop there, which you put through onto your belt, and a welded D-ring on the sheath. Simply just clip it through. 2 24 press studs, never going to come undone. So there's the fire steel. Shot corded. Golf ball on the end. 9mm ferro rod, nice and thick. Brass tube, matching red liner, oak scales, or oak handle rather. There's the knife. Just got to put a bit, tidy the edge up a bit. Bit of a clean off there. Mosaic pins. Red liners. Come out very nice actually. And as you can see, there's the sheath. And there's the setup. So that's yours, John. I hope that's what you expected. Should last you a lifetime. Other knife updates are knife builds for three knives on the go at the moment. It's for Simon Gurney, Eric Harding and Gary Panniers. Just got to add the scales, clean all this, roughen all this area up, add the scales, and then build the sheaths for these knives and then finish them off. So all being well, they should be ready to go out in about a week. So thanks for your patience.